Good evening and welcome to Trendly. I'm your host, bringing you today's top 10 massive breaking news stories from India and around the globe. We begin with critical health news on the international stage. The World Health Organization has officially declared the ongoing Ebola outbreak a global health emergency. This highest level of alert comes after a sudden, sharp spike in fatalities across Central Africa. The deadly virus has already claimed more than 80 lives across the Democratic Republic of Congo and neighboring Uganda. WHO officials warn that international cooperation is now vital to contain the spread before it crosses further borders. Health ministries globally are already tightening screening protocols at international transit hubs. Turning to India's diplomatic push on the world stage. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has successfully wrapped up his high-profile visit to the Netherlands, marking a highly productive leg of his ongoing five-nation European tour. New Delhi and Amsterdam have solidified their ties by signing 17 key bilateral agreements. These pacts cover crucial sectors, including high-tech water management, maritime technology, and strategic defense cooperation. With the Netherlands leg complete, the Prime Minister has now departed for Sweden, where defense ties and green technology partnerships are expected to top the agenda. Sticking with major global geopolitics, the BRICS bloc has sent a powerful message to the international community. Following a high-level ministerial meeting, member nations issued a massive joint declaration officially backing the creation of an independent state of Palestine. Crucially, the declaration designates East Jerusalem as its capital. This move emphasizes a unified diplomatic stance by the emerging economies on the escalating Middle East crisis, putting pressure on Western frameworks and calling for an immediate, sustainable resolution to regional hostilities. Now to a massive development in India's education sector that will directly impact millions of high schoolers. The Central Board of Secondary Education, or CBSE, has announced a sweeping overhaul for high school curriculums. Starting 1st July, a strict mandatory three-language formula will go into effect for all students in classes 9 and 10. Under this new directive, it is no longer optional. Students must study 3 languages, and here's the catch: at least 2 of these languages must be native to India. This move, aligned with the National Education Policy, aims to promote multilingualism and preserve indigenous linguistic heritage, but it is already sparking intense debates among schools and parents regarding the academic load on students. Meanwhile, the crackdown on the integrity of national competitive exams intensifies. The Central Bureau of Investigation has widened its dragnet in the high-profile NEET-UG exam paper leak case. In a major breakthrough, the CBI has arrested a second major mastermind, identified as a biology professor operating out of Pune. This arrest has exposed a highly organized, sophisticated interstate network. Investigators reveal the syndicate operated extensively through encrypted Telegram channels, local coaching center links, and middlemen who charged desperate aspirants lakhs of rupees for leaked question papers. More arrests are expected as the digital trail is analyzed. A terrifying situation unfolded on the tracks early this morning. A massive fire erupted on a Delhi-bound Rajdhani express in Madhya Pradesh, sending panic through the passengers. The incident occurred near the Ratlam division during the early hours of dawn. Thankfully, disaster was averted due to the swift and exemplary response of the train crew and emergency services. The affected coaches were quickly detached, and all 68 passengers on board were safely rescued. Railway authorities have confirmed 0 casualties, and a high-level inquiry has been ordered to investigate the exact cause of the fire. At the United Nations, India has taken a strong stance on global maritime security. India's envoy flagged deep concerns regarding the rising volatility in the Strait of Hormuz. Addressing the Assembly, New Delhi highlighted the dangerous targeting of commercial cargo vessels and growing impediments to the freedom of navigation. These remarks come against the backdrop of escalating regional friction tied directly to the ongoing Iran war. India emphasized that any prolonged disruption to this vital maritime choke point could severely destabilize global trade and energy security. Daily commuters in the national capital region are feeling a massive burn in their pockets today. In a shocking blow, CNG prices have been hiked for the second time in less than 48 hours across Delhi-NCR. The latest revision slaps an additional 1 rupee per kilogram onto the fuel. This rapid consecutive price hike pushes the retail rate of CNG up to 80 rupees and 9 paise per kg in the capital. Auto and taxi unions are already expressing severe distress, warning that this will trigger an inevitable rise in public transport fares. A wave of international condemnation has hit Afghanistan following a highly controversial new legal decree passed by the Taliban administration. According to reports emerging from the region, the newly enacted legal codes dictate that the silence of a virgin girl will now formally and legally be treated as explicit consent for marriage. Human rights organizations and international leaders have swiftly slammed the decree, calling it a catastrophic regression for women's rights and autonomy in the country. And finally tonight, a story of absolute human endurance that will leave you in awe. Nepal's legendary mountaineer Kami Rita Sherpa has rewritten history yet again. Earlier today, the 56-year-old veteran climber successfully stood atop the summit of Mount Everest for an unbelievable 32nd time. Leading an international expedition team during the spring climbing season, he reached the 8,849-meter peak at 10:12 a.m. local time. By doing so, the man affectionately known as the Everest Man broke his own world record for the most successful ascents of the world's highest peak. A true monument to what human determination can achieve. And those are the top 10 breaking news stories dominating the world and India today. Which of these developments do you think will have the biggest impact? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to Trendly for your daily dose of unfiltered, lightning-fast news updates. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next broadcast. Good night.